guys, I'm Michael Cheek with MikesGuitarLessons.com. This is going to be the first video for a song that we're calling Short Blues. This is a hired request that someone wanted me to play. It's just a little short song that I found, or they found on the internet for a demonstration, and wanted to learn how to play it. And obviously, since it wasn't really a real song, they came to me to try and help them figure out how to play it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you want the tabs for this song, I'm at least going to put the tabs for this lesson on my blog, so you can find that at www.mikesguitarlessons.com. You can click the Join Now button and it'll take you to my online store, and you'll find my blog over there. So just hunt around a little bit for it and you'll find it. And let's go ahead and get started. If you've got the tabs already in front of you, if you're a member of my website, go ahead and take a look at those while I'm showing you this. I'm going to look at them myself. But the first thing we're going to start with is kind of a chuck at the beginning. But we want to be ready for our first chord that comes up. So instead of just grabbing all the strings and chucking like that, we're going to go ahead and mute on top of the strings that we're going to be pressing down right after that. So we're going to have the 9th fret on the D and the G string. Okay, that's what we're going to play right after our chuck. So use your third finger to kind of, you can use your first or your third finger, but go ahead and have that ready, and then mute all the strings. Don't put pressure on it yet. Make sure you're touching all the strings. Okay, and then we're just going to do a downward chuck. That's when we're muting the strings, and then we strum all the strings. Okay, so now after that, we're already set up for our first chord, so you're going to put the pressure down. Okay, and if you get the B string in there, that's okay too, really. Alright, once you play that chord, you're going to slide it down until it kind of dies out. Now I've got written on the tabs to kill it around 5th fret. It's not real important, just make sure it dies out as you go down here towards the bottom of the neck. Okay, so just like that. Now, when you get down to the bottom, you're going to make sure that your fingers come off that thick E string here, because we're going to play an open. Okay, just like that. So, alright. Another side note real quick before I forget is I'm playing with my hands on this song on my right hand without a pick. And you can really kind of do what you want to. This is not wrong either way you do it. If you want to use a pick and then use your other fingers for the secondary notes, or you want to use your fingers like me, either way will work. And trust me, I'll tell you if there's ever a time where you should use one or the other, but you can use whatever you're comfortable with here. So now we played this, okay, played that open E, and you're going to come back up here to the 9th fret on the A string, and you're going to play that note, and then we're going to play 11 on the A string. Okay, so now I'm going to use my first finger to go across the D string and the G string at the same time. Okay, I'm going to play both of those together, and then I'm going to hammer down on the 11th fret of the D string. Okay, so just like that. Alright, now after that, you're going to lift that third finger back up and play 9th fret across the D and the G string again. Okay, and then you're going to play 11th fret on the A string, and you're going to slide it down to 9. Okay, so now once you slid that third finger down to 7th fret, you're going to go ahead and hold down this bar chord. Okay, this is a B major bar chord. Looks like an E shape, E formation here. It has a bar chord, so the notes on the tabs are just going to have the notes we're playing, so it's not going to show you this whole chord, but there it is if you want the whole thing. The only notes you need, though, are 7th on the thick E string. We're going to play that one first, and then with your pick or your fingers, you're going to play the D and the G string together like that, and they are 9th fret on the D string and 8th fret on the G string. Okay, just like that. Just like that. I like to kind of slap the strings right after that, okay? So, what we've got so far is... Okay, now after we play that chord, we're going to go back up to the 9th fret on the thick E string. Kind of have a bass note right there, just play it and let it ring for a second. You've got a couple of beats before you play the next thing. So you play 9th fret on the thick E string, and then go ahead and get ready to pluck the D string and the G string together. When you do, you're going to hammer down on the D string with your 3rd finger in the 11th fret. Okay? Just like that. You play them both together, but hammer down on the 11th fret of the D string. So, okay. Now after that, lift your 3rd finger back up and play 9th fret on the G and the D again. Okay. Then play 11th on the A and slide it all the way to the 7th fret on the A. Okay. Now, going into the same kind of chord we had here before, so it's going to be 5th. This is an A bar chord. We've got a 5th with our 1st finger here on the thick E string, and then D and G again together. But this time it's 7th on the D string and 6th on the G string. Okay? Okay? So, what we've got so far is this. Okay? Now, that's probably good for now. I want to save the next few notes for the rest of it. That's only about a 1/4 of it. It's a pretty short song. But I'm going to save that for the other videos. And if you have any questions about the song, you can email me at feedback@mikesguitarlessons.com. Please check out my blog. You can find everything at my website, mikesguitarlessons.com. And I hope to see you there. Thanks a lot.